and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Vrbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semi-final collision. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense comes onto the field for the first time today. So here we are at the semifinal stage, the final 4 teams with a chance to win a championship. Every stage of the playoff, Kirk, a little bit more intense, a little bit more pressure, and now the winner tonight can head off to the national championship game.
Yeah, it's unbelievable how much is at stake for both of these teams. And to me, what I've learned in watching these playoffs, the bigger that they've gotten, is that the teams are able to deal with the mental aspects of the game and deal with the challenges that
breaks into the clear. Tackle made after a solid game will spark the ball to 31.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
Spinning it. Now here he goes. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Great execution on the RPO. The quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
A quick throw out left, complete. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Caught behind the line. It's Frazier. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Back to throw again. Defense is coming after him. The receiver grabs it. Putting through the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Stopping at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So North Carolina's offense makes their way into the field for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Here's the handoff. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game.
He's in the clear. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time, nice throw, and it's a first down.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
That ball snagged for a completion. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Here's a target, and it's complete.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice game.
The completion sets up a second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch made over the middle. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. First and 10 from the 11.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Turning to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. He keeps it on a design run. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive. So they need to convert right here.
The offense stays on the field, of course. It's fourth down and inches. It's a shotgun run call. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Right, so it's first and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Grab down the middle. It's Bell. Bursts into space. Now here he goes. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Georgia.
Chris, I really thought they'd be conservative, backed up near their own goal line. I thought they'd maybe try to run the ball, create a little bit of room for the punter, but instead a shot downfield, and they're rewarded with a 98-yard touchdown play.
North Carolina, 0.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. Last time they were stopped on 4th and goal. Rolled the dice, came up empty, and they get it going again here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking deep downfield to the left. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Well, it's an incompletion here. And I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
He's looking deep again. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Catch made in space. Look out. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Here we go, first and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Able to fight for a decent gain here on that running play.
Another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they'll get back into this game.
Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
So 2 chances to score a touchdown in the red zone already. They came up short. Now it's third and goal. Looking for 6. Touchdown, North Carolina, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it in the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
North Carolina, 7.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start with 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field. It's Stockton. It's the running back in the flat. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, so one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Caught over the middle. It's Branch. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw, and that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years, guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships, and what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Third down play for this offense. They'll try to run for the first down. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. The Bulldogs bring their punt team onto the field. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Running through the tackle. The freshman brought down after a nice run. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Design quarterback run. Look out, room to run here. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
He'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Powerful running here. He's tackled just short of the midfield line of the 49.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Pulls it in. It's Gauze. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. And the Tar Heels will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. A running play called on 4th down. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
First down, Tar.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Takes the ball and heads to the left. He's going to lose yards. The defense makes a play to end the first. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. The 11th play of this marathon drive, but it's 3rd and long now. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to put it down and run. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down now.
Chris, the advantage there obviously was with the defense on 3rd down and long. And they do a good job at taking away things downfield, but, man, you got to account for the quarterback taking off and running. Nobody does, so he gets big yards, and now he gives the offense a chance here on 4th down.
They've stopped. Short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. So the drive begins backed up at their own 5. Tough spot. So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly. They'll take a deep shot here. The pass is dropped incomplete, but it had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. 2nd down after that previous play. To the air. It's Stockton. That's caught. It's Thomas.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Sacked. Dropped at the 3. The Dogs will bring their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. Had to hurry the punt, but look at the distance here. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. The North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Grab behind the line. It's Hall. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. An important 3rd down play coming up. Can he get there on the ground? And they get the 3rd down conversion. Football moves now to the 45.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. With all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking to scramble. Quarterback looking to scramble. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the second and third option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that first down.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Second down play coming up for this offense. Breaks an open space. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
And the defense smothers him for no gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here. And the Tar Heels line up with a first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 8. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's got it near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
That completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
And they're trying to punch it in here. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
A great stop here by this defense to bring us to fourth down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance to try to get that touchdown.
They'll try to run this one in. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. So it's first and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? Do they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? Can't get past the 2, but at least avoid the safety.
I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
The first down now at the 16. This offense has a lot more breathing room. Looks right for a quick completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain of that completion. Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Soccer with a strong tackle there.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Scanning the field. It's Stockton. With the catch, it's Thomas. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Wide open downfield. He has first down yardage at the 46. The Bulldogs come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. 3rd and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Can he make it to the marker? And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Dogs will line up to punt it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. Great execution that time. The offense in a tough spot to start the drive. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. The last time they had it go, but got stopped on 4th and goal. They got to put that behind them now. Put together something here. He's got it with room to run. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. 1st and 10 play coming up.
Boy, this defense looks like they are confused, and they should be. This wide receiver is putting on a clinic here in the first half. He sees blood in the water right now. He's got over 100 yards in the first half already.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. 2nd down after that completion. Looking to throw yet again. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a 1st down.
Boy, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Tries to get it to the running back. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle is made at the 4. 1st down and goal. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. 1st and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half? And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. No stopping him on that line. Touchdown, Tar Heels. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And the return brought down by the coverage team. So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. On 1st down, it's play action. Oh, he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offensive coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Grab behind the line, it's Bell. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Back to throw. It's Stockton. Grab down the middle. It's Bell. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it.
And here comes a deep shot. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a big chunk play on the final play of the period. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. We're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. First play of the second half is a handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Well, the back has been busy, but very little to show for it tonight. The defense has been all over the running game.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Caught in the backfield. It's Hall. Nowhere to run. They'll corral it for no gain. And the Tar Heels will line up to kick it away. And this will be the first punt for this offense tonight. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. He hands it off from the gun. He's in the clear. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Misses the receiver. Incomplete. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Completion makes it 2nd down. Off the RPO, caught to the right. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field. Somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Except for 2nd down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Trying to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. It looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. This will be a 39-yard attempt. And that one's straight down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
First down here for this offense. Looking to throw here. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. The offense really clicking here. First down, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Extending the play now. Breaks into the clear. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, UNC. To put them on top now.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. To throw, it's Stockton. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. It's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch, and it has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw. Yeah, we know this guy can spin it, but you can't forget about his wheels, too. That's another first down for this offense, and they are feeling it.
Running back with the football. Here he goes. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on second down. The shotgun running play called. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. That completion makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, handed off inside. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And they get the conversion there. Set up now first down at the 38. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Big throw. It's an RPO caught on the left side. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. First down at 10 now. To throw, it's Stockton. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Breaks a tackle on the play. Makes a decent goal. This defense just cannot get off the field. Long march moves on. They'll look to throw it here on second down. QB to the tight end for a completion. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. That's a costly penalty. Offense gets a new set of downs. They've got a long drive going now, aided by that penalty flag. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackle after the completion down at the 1-yard line. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback. His passing yards now up over 350.
And it seems like this defense has tried every...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. So with playoff pressure, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
North Carolina, 21.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's got room to run. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Again, makes it second and medium. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And it's caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. An important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking right down the field for a touchdown. And the Sox were able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. To throw, it's Stockton. Catch made over the middle. They make the stop, but first down from the 13.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. It's a shovel pass, complete. Here comes the shovel pass. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Tight end makes the grab. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Looking to the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Dogs. McCourty This quarterback told us this is my time to shine in a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. What a catch! They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, get closer to midfield. The gain moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. The receiver makes the catch. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
The offense now operating in empty. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And this one is caught. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Chris, after this last play, he's now over 400 yards passing on the day. Are you kidding me?
Here comes a handoff. And he's brought down short of the line to gain what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. As we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Finding space at the 20. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, North Carolina. Kirk, you look for rust, you look for jitters in the opening drive. Not any sign of it for that offense.
You know, the offensive coordinator, when we talked with him this week, he had a feeling that this offense was going to be able to start fast, but I don't even know if he thought they would look this good this early.
28.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick throw of the quarterback off the RPO. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Pressure and drop back at the 8-yard line.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Ball handed off. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running back has it on the screen now. He's in the clear. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long on the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Running back grabs it on the screen. Breaks into the clear. Gain enough to set up 1st down now at the 39.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, And they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Dropping back. It's Stockton. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Wide open downfield. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia. Now just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot like the natty on the line, he needs you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
This time, a completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Pressure is coming. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
And the decision to go for it doesn't pan out. Excellent field position here for the offense. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. We have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Brimo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the 3rd seed in this playoff, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the North Carolina Tar Heels offense drives out there to open this game. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Fresh set it down.